Hi, this is Sheri with Hugo and Sheri Homes and Lifestyle Team, and today I'm here to tell you about a fraudulent scam that's really becoming very prevalent in the real estate industry. And I'm also going to tell you how you can avoid it. So, we all hear about scams and we think they're never going to touch us because we're the little guy. Well, this scam can definitely affect you if you are going to be buying a home. And here's how it goes. When people buy homes, the transaction is filled with a lot of different people who are dealing with you. You've got title companies, escrow companies, your real estate, your lending company, home inspections, home warranties, and so on. So throughout the transaction, you're receiving emails from all these companies. And usually in our industry, we do most of our business through email. We even sign things through email these days. So you're just getting a lot of information through your email. And so towards the end of the transaction, you will get an email from your escrow company usually, and it will tell you that you need to wire your funds into escrow. Wiring funds is the most common way that we send money to escrow. And this email will be what we call wiring instructions, okay? And the wiring instructions will usually have the bank's name, the account name, the bank's email address. It will ask you for all of this information. It'll give you all this information where you should send your money. And so you are a good buyer. You immediately go down to the bank and you send out a wire transfer to the information that you received on this email from your escrow company, okay? Then the way the scam goes down is the next day, usually you'll catch the problem because you're going to receive another email. And this email is going to be from the real escrow company, and they're going to be asking you to send money and to wire it to their bank account. At this point, you're very confused because you just sent them money the day before, and the amount looked legitimate. That's the thing that's very confusing about this scam, is the amount that the scammers are going to request from you is what you're expecting to be sending to escrow to close your transaction. So at this point, you pick up the phone and you call the escrow company and you say, okay, what's going on? I sent you the money yesterday. And the escrow company is going to say, we didn't ask for the money yet. And you're going to figure out that you've been scammed. You have just sent all your life savings, all your money to some unknown person. And they have already withdrawn the money from their bank account and they have absconded with your money. And it's devastating. It's devastating because most of us are using all the money that we've saved. Sometimes we're using our retirement accounts to buy these homes. And all of a sudden, we realize that we have received a fraudulent email and we have sent our money to somebody that doesn't deserve it. Now, these emails are very deceiving because they mimic the email addresses that you are used to seeing. So maybe you're used to sending your money to you're used to seeing escrowgroup.net. Well, maybe their email says escrowgroup.com, or maybe one letter is inverted in the email. And so you don't catch the problem because everything looks very legitimate. So what I'd like to tell you is how to avoid sending your money to the wrong company. So the obvious thing is that you can do a cashier's check, okay? Because if you send a cashier's check out, then you can go to the bank, get the money in the escrow company's name, and take it down to the escrow office in person and give them your check. But most of us don't want to do that because it's not convenient, and it's also when you go to close, it'll take extra time, and we don't usually have extra time when we're trying to close. So to do your wire transfer the correct way, if you ever receive wiring instructions from a company, you need to verify the escrow address is correct, okay? Not only that, you need to pick up the phone the old-fashioned way, and you need to call the escrow company, and you need to have them confirm, one, that they sent you instructions, and two, that the instructions that you have received match their instructions, okay? You definitely need to use a phone number that is public. You don't want to use a phone number that you receive on the email, because the fraudulent emails have fraudulent phone numbers, and you will call a fraudulent person and they'll confirm the information. So you need to look on Google, on Yelp, and get the phone number to your escrow company and call them and ask for your escrow officer, and you need to verify the escrow number. Try not to use your home address. Just say, I have escrow 1256 VR. Could I please have you confirm that you've sent me instructions? This way, they have to look it up by escrow number, and you also know that that's legitimate. So number one is call the escrow company and ask them, to go over the escrow instructions and wiring instructions with you. Also, go to a second source. Go to your real estate agent and have them confirm everything with the escrow company. And call you with that information. Now, I do warn you, don't just say to your agent, escrow sent me some instructions. Do you think these are legit? Because the first thing they're going to say is, yeah, it's getting close to closing, so these are legit. They need to call the escrow company and go over the escrow instructions with them. And the problem is most agents haven't experienced wire fraud. And so they don't know what's going to happen if they're wrong. So using a good agent is very important, because they've seen it all and it's happened. They've experienced it. Unfortunately, even the good agents have come across this, but at least they know, so they can protect you in the future. And so those are my main pointers in avoiding being a victim of wire fraud at closing. And just like I say, using an experienced agent is so important. And Hugo and I at Hugo and Sheri Lifestyles, we would love to help you to purchase your next home, or to sell your next home, or even if you're looking for a property manager. So please call us today. Our telephone number is 951-643-7410, or check us out on our website. Thank you for watching, and be safe out there. Thanks.